Okay, so we have this petsafe wireless pet containment system. It's worked great for at least 5 or 6 years. And what we noticed was the collar just stopped. It stopped. It had no boundary at all. And so at first the boundary got real small, and then it went away completely. And so as you know, these things aren't really cheap. And so what I did was I opened it up. Of course, I've already got it apart, but this is what's inside. You have to, here's a little connector which goes in right over here. Let me get my screwdriver. So right there, and you have to take that out before you rip the board out. And as you see, it's really just kind of a couple of antennas. They've got X, Y, and Z axis. And at first my thought was that maybe one of these little wires broke in the kind of the electromagnet that they have. But it wasn't that. So I plugged it in and looked at it, and I noticed that, let me see if I can get this good. I'll get a little light over here. I noticed that this capacitor here, if you look, there's 3 capacitors. Well, there's more than that, but anyway, this capacitor right, let's see if I can get in there closer. Right there, you see it took a crack on top. It's exploded. So, I mean, I'm not saying that's gonna be it, or that's 100% it, but that's what I've got. I've got the part ordered on Craigslist, and it came with like 10 of them for $9, or 100 of them for $9. I don't know. You know, I mean, it's real cheap, but it's expensive if you just replace the whole thing. Anyway, I thought it might be the fuse also. Of course, it wasn't. It's never the easy stuff. And so, turn off my light again. That's what I'm gonna do. And so I took out the 4 screws that held this together so I can get it out, and I can't really, if you look, those wires, I don't feel like unsoldering everything in this board. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it up like this, and then I'm gonna turn it over on its side, and then I ought to be able to just get right at the capacitor back, which should be, let me see. It is right over here, I think. I think that's the bad one. Anyway, I'll make sure it's the bad one before I take it out.